A conspiracy theorist about why that happens because certain teams have strong scrums.
Yeah.
I want to explain to you guys that the laws of rugby are made for school kids. They're not made for professional players. And I think people that read into that are naive because, so I'll give you an example. When you used to have a squeeze ball where a player used to go into his all fours and push the ball through his legs. Remember, it was a big thing at a certain stage. And they cancelled it. Because what happens, school kids see that, and then they copy what they see Delalio do, or they see Malcolm Marx do. Now those guys are men with strong necks, and if you get a little kid tries to do that and someone lands on him and he's now paralyzed, then parents don't want their kids to play rugby. So if you just take that into context, if you can limit the amount of scrums, you're going to get more kids to play rugby. No one's saying that the scrum should be depowered. No one's saying, I mean, let's be fair, over the time schoolboy rugby's gone from you could scrum to now you can only scrum a meter, I think a meter, they try to meter and a half, whatever. So it has changed. All I would say in answer to that is there's no conspiracy about that. There will be the lawmakers and the referees are going to have to work out how many free kicks they give now at scrum time. Because there will be a lot more playing around. And coaches are like that. They'll now find a way that sometimes to give a team a free kick is better to defend than it is to defend from a scrum. So that is something that the referees are going to have to take into consideration. But what I am stressing to the people out there is the laws of the game are made to make more people play it, and the laws of the game are to make sure it's safer, and the laws of the game are there to make it clear to teams that's how the shape of the game should be. So it's got nothing to do with some teams want to scrum and other teams. It would be for parents to be comfortable that you wouldn't have, because let's be fair, if every time you go scrum, that means some schoolboy sides would scrum double the amount that they would necessarily have to, and therefore that increases the risk of having neck injuries, etc., etc. So yeah, I don't read anything into that other than the lawmakers have looked at a way in which they can make the game shape a lot better. And let's be fair, guys. I mean, if it's a tap free kick and you have to tap and run it now, well, then theoretically there's more ball in play and there's more time. So then you look at it from that context instead of just saying, oh, that means that the powerhouse scrum teams are now disadvantaged. I don't believe that at all. I mean, people said that when they brought in 50-22s and people brought in, when you could, all those things were supposedly you couldn't kick the ball out if you didn't pass it back into your 22. All that's happened is ball in play now instead of a game that used to be 24 minutes ball in play is now 37, 38, 40 minutes ball in play. Now, who knows, maybe free kick, tap, free kick, next one's a penalty, because it won't be free kick all the time. It will be a penalty, and now you give yardage away and territory. So, who knows, maybe scrumming will improve, and maybe the tactics of scrumming will be different as well.
Thank you.